Alright, Eugene's backyard repair here. We're going to be working on a new project here. I don't know if you can see it. So it's 2010 KX85. Picked up pretty reasonable priced. It's got a bracket broken here, but that's nothing big. Got Kickstarter this year. I don't know, maybe you can hear it. Hang on. Really crunchy. I have a feeling there's a tooth missing off the gear. We're gonna see if we can get her apart and take a peek. Just gonna get the oil out of her. Drain plugs on the bottom. It is 14mm. Of course, I got extension way too long. Try without the extension. I get it. Yeah, we got her. Of course, I bring the rag out. Check for chunks in the oil here. Oil's spotless. Jeez. I don't know if you can see it down here, but this oil is, I mean, it is clean. Clean, clean. Alright, we're gonna grab a rag. Alright, we got ourselves a rag. This is supposed to be put this cardboard over. It's supposed to be a fresh rebuild on this engine. I definitely believe it does. By the looks of that oil, if it's not a fresh rebuild, I don't know. It hasn't been driven much. Plug back in. Should have checked to make sure there was a washer on this plug. I thought I seen a spot on the ground. No, it's not. Oh yes, there is. I thought this was oil. It doesn't smell like oil. It smells like, well, it smells like oil. It smells like gear oil. I have all the original oil that he's used into the thing. It definitely smells like gear oil. Both the two-stroke and the engine oil. Alright, we're gonna get this oil out of the way here before I end up dropping tools in it. I'm gonna push in, we're gonna move this out of the way. Alright, we're back. Just checked the oil, found one little flake of something in it. It didn't seem to be magnetic, it seemed like it's aluminum. So I'm not sure what it is. See if we can get this clutch cable off. Tough. She really tough. She brought a pair of pliers. Oh, I grabbed them. Maybe a screwdriver. Alright, we got yourself a pair of needle nose, screwdriver, and a pair of vice grips. A little more leverage. Turn that this way, get that this way. Get this cable out. She is. Get that off. And I think what we do next is we'll get over here so you can see. We got a cable off, runs underneath our hoses here. I think what we'll do next is I think we'll get these screws out of this cover. It's a clutch cover. Start with that. Should be 8mm or 5/16. Crack these loose. They aren't that tight. While we're in here, we're going to do, maybe not in this video, but we're going to do a pump seal and bearings. Then bring a tray out, either for the bolts. Alright, we're back. Get yourself a piece of cardboard here. I use for another quad. But in case our bolts are different lengths, which I'm not saying they are, but you can stick them, mark the top, then you can stick them in the order you took them out. That way you know which way they came out. So I'll mark this one, say clutch lever, and I'll start with this one and go right around. Just in case. Of course, I didn't bring the tray back. First bolt, it's already marked top here, so this is used from something else. Hoping I won't tear gaskets, but I did buy a gasket kit. So far they're the same, so far. We're just gonna go around. Doesn't matter how many holes are in here, in the cardboard. He says from a different one. I just want to know which one's the top, which one's the sides, and which ones are the bottoms. As we're taking this apart, we're gonna look for any metal pieces. I'm hoping it's just a tooth on the kickstart gear here. Bottom, and one more side, because it's not that expensive. About 40 bucks I can buy a used one, and a whole assembly. It's a spring and all. Oh yeah, one thing you want to watch out for is you put them in this cardboard, watch out for wind. I had that happen. Put all the bolts on the cardboard and the wind blew the cardboard off. Not today. Alright, that's all the pieces. See if we can get a cover off here. Cover came off easy. Gasket stayed, nothing tore. Set this on the cardboard here. Get our come out. Guess it ain't gonna come out. Next we're gonna get a inspect the clutch basket here. Don't see any damage there. I'm hoping I'll remove this clutch basket. I'll find something down in here. Those look like 10s. This is where I'm gonna need my parts thing. Hang on. All right, we're back. We got a parts tray. Yeah, we'll pick her up here so you can see it. Right here. Just inspected that flake I found, and it looks like a piece of gasket material, so we're okay there. You gotta catch my other video on my working on the the 250S behind me. I lost a washer for one of the tires and I couldn't find it. Picked up the tray and guess what's sticking to the bottom? The washer. That's okay. It's fine. It'd be easier with an impact. I just don't feel like running airlines all the way out here. Give her a tap with the palm of my hand. There we go. A little bit on each one until we get them out. That way it doesn't tweak on any one of the bolts. That way we can inspect the clutch too while we got this out. My son pointed out something though on the rebuild, whoever did the rebuild on this engine. They got washers on the base gasket, where the base gasket goes on the jug. Well, they got washers on there, so the nuts are just barely on, like half the thread. And he's saying that the washers don't belong there. So that's gonna have to be addressed eventually here too. I'm hoping I get him to address it, considering he's done this way longer than I have. Put all the parts in the tray here, so don't lose nothing. Well, not that we won't lose anything. Like I just said, I found the washer for the last project on the stuck to the bottom because I hit the tray and knocked it over. So it was my fault. Cover off. Watch out for parts. We got a washer, push rod for the clutch. Try to set that right in the cover. Now we can inspect the clutches. I know I brought a screwdriver out here. This one's really hard to get this one out. Should wipe my screwdriver off so there's no. Sometimes they get magnetized from touching things with magnets on them. I should get my fingers in there. Take them all out one time. But I can't. So we're gonna take them out, inspect them. Which this is looking like it's gonna need a new clutch eventually here, really soon. We're gonna set them down the same way I took them out. Frictions look good. No score marks in it. Alright, now we can inspect down in the bottom of this. I think I might go get a magnet on a stick and probe around just to make sure there's no metal in here. So we have a feeling a tooth got taken off the gear here for the starter. Now I'll remove the water pump hoses, drain the fluid, I move the kickstart lever and pull this cover right off. I have a new cover gasket. Yeah, we're gonna pause you and we'll bring you back. I'm gonna see if I can find the magnet. There's a big hole down here. I'm gonna see if I can just put the magnet in and make sure I don't come out with any metal. Alright, we're back with our magnet. Got our magnet here. It's a blue point. Make sure it's the same thing. We wipe it off because get all the medical particles that have been stuck on the thing off of here. or best we can. We don't want something coming out that it was stuck on the magnet already and thinking there was damage. Alright. Nothing. Alright. Yeah, we're getting nothing. So, if there's a tooth broken, it's not sitting in the bottom of the case. I think next we're going to get this kickstart lever off. Brought my Allen wrenches out. We're going to get this. Yeah, I see the oil pump leaking. It's leaking out of the hose. Oh, I just seen it drip. Got here. I think it's a 6mm. 5mm. Huh. It's written on the side here. Yep, 5mm. There for a second. I want to see where this drip is coming from. Looks like it's coming from the oil pump drain. We might go find something, another bucket here or something that gets this fluid and get it out of the way, because it's got to come out anyway. Hang on. Alright, after a little hunting, we found the pan. Did a little slight, little bit of repair work on it. Got a crack here, crack there, crack everywhere, crack. But that's okay. It's fine. Alright, I'm going to pull this plug out. It feels like a 10 also, or 10? Yeah. Not even tight. That might have been where the problem was. I wonder if it was dripping. Cap. They make these fun to get out. Well, this is the bad spot for this. It's right behind the shroud. Gotta put your finger through the shroud on the top of it. Oh, this does not look fun. Trying to figure out how to get the shroud or the cap off. But I didn't run this. Got a wire tie as a hose clamp. Beautiful. Hose off, that one's off. This one I should have brought wire cutters. I didn't know it was or I didn't pay attention. It was held on with a wire tie. All that for a hose clamp. Now you don't have to take these hoses off, I'm just taking them off to get them out of my way. Plus it's easier to see. Alright. grab my looking for the kickstart. Let's get that off. And it's not gonna come off. Can't be the right size. Somebody's already tried to about strip it out. We're not gonna further that. Alright, I'm gonna go grab another set. Maybe a standard set. Somebody's already tried it. I think maybe that's why they didn't fix whatever the problem was. I think somebody's already tried to strip this out a little bit. Well, hang on, I got a pair of brush grips. Sometimes you can get them to crack loose. Nah, can't grab it. No. Alright, let me go grab a different set of sockets. Alright, we're back. We actually locked a pair of vice grips on here and got it started. I think that might have been a Torx and somebody shoved an Allen into it. Sure looks like a Torx to me. Smaller Torx. I don't know, but it's loose. If we have to, we'll replace it. Got a bolt out, throwing our cup here so we don't lose anything. Kickstart levers off. Kicker, kickstart, whatever you want to call it. The problem doing these backyard repairs, you end up with the whole toolbox outside. Trying to put it on the wrong way. Alright. Might have to get this boiler pump off. Yep. The bolts are behind it. I have a new gasket for this anyway. My son thought the pump might have been leaking itself, but looks like it was just a plug. So I might not have to rebuild this. See if these bolts are all the same size. What I'll do is I'll pull them out and I'll put them back in the block. That way I don't have to remember which ones came from where. Yep. So far all the same size. Looks like it's been done. This boiler pump. Yeah, I tore the gasket. That's the guy. Have another one. There's only one little spot. I mean, I can silicone across it, but if this cover comes off and the seal ain't new, it's getting changed. This is what I think was in the case, the silicone. Alright, start cracking some bolts loose here and see which one doesn't want to come. Might have to take off the brake lever, the rear brake. Good. 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 Pain in the butt. Good. 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 Oh, so far, no problems. I put the plug back in the pump here too. Except for I'm going to tighten it up. Tighten it up that way it doesn't get forgotten like the last person. want to over tighten them. It's only aluminum. Alright, let's get to work. Should roll out another piece of cardboard because I doubt all these bolts are going to be the same length. Yeah, I think I might go in the garage and get another piece of cardboard. Now let's keep going here. If I start seeing the problem, I'll start putting them back. If I see a change, and then I'll go get the piece of cardboard. It doesn't look like it should. Same. Same. Alright, we're going to start lining them up here in my tray. The way I took them out. Same. Nothing different so far. Around the back of the Kickstarter. She's the same. This is the one that looked like it was going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah. This one might be a little difficult. Just in a tough spot. Hoping to get it out without taking this kicker off. Or the brake lever off. Looks like I'm gonna do it. Where's my magnet? She's the same. One down here. Just only one more? Two more. So far. Same. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looking like 9. Looks like the wood pump been rebuilt. It looks like a new impeller. I can't believe that's from even 2010, 11 years, and it's now corrosion on it at all. I bet it's been changed. I didn't see any water in the case. Oh, the power valve. I forgot about that. Yep, I forgot about the power valve. Shoot. Alright, this might be the one that's the problem. Looks like one bolt's behind the... Yep. I got it. We're going to do the same thing with this. I pull the bolts out, we're going to stick them right back in the case. We'll show you them bolts on the base gasket my son was talking about. Come on. That must be just a plastic cover because all the holes are like oval. This might be a problem. I see there's a bolt missing here off the shroud. Maybe they've already had this off. Well, they had to have if they rebuilt it. Put them right there. They all look the same. I don't know, the heads are a little bit shorter on these. Hope this one comes out. Didn't even tear the gasket. So I think we're gonna put these back in. Just to be safe. And we don't end up with missing parts. Nothing worse than going to put it back together and having to run to the store and try to find bolts. And then one doesn't match and then that annoys the heck out of me. Looks like the power valve might be just a snap ring. Might be able to take the snap ring off and slide it and take the whole thing with it. Alright, we get that off. I see ya. I'm gonna bring you around here. Right in here, there's a snap ring on the end of the shaft. I'm thinking I can take that snap ring off and slide this arm right off because it pivots and leave this alone. I think I can. I think I'll go find my snap ring pliers. Because this is just a boot to cover up all the hardware. I think it will. So we'll give it a shot. Alright, get snap ring off. I used 2 picks, pulled them apart. Back end popped off easily with my finger. I think I need to pick anyway. Get this arm off. That was easy. Boy, I can get it off without taking this clutch off. Should be able to. Stuck on the bottom here. Did I miss the bolt? Take a look. No missing bolts. Try to be careful. I think got location pins here. They're holding it. Seems like I might have to pull out the power valve. I thought it would come all out in one piece. Doesn't feel like it. No, that's right where the resistance is. Alright. Let's get it. Like a groove or something. Huh. No. If it comes out now. No. Power rub's definitely got to come off. Well, I might have to do some consulting here. I can't get the power valve to come out. I'm pretty sure that's what's holding it too. I don't think it's a water pump. It's your free spin. Maybe it doesn't. That's what it was. Glad I didn't get that out. Kickstart lever looks like it's still in the way. Or the kickstart. I don't know why I keep calling it the kickstart. The brake lever. Yep. She's right in the way. Let's see what size that is. $8mm looks like. Looks like it's gonna be a long video. I just wanted to see what was wrong. Make it a 2-port. See any chunks fall out yet? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get that power valve out. Let's get that bolt back in. Kicker. Let's see what she. Nothing yet. See nothing there, nothing there. Here's the spot. See nothing on any gear. There's the hard spot, but it's not really that bad. Can I check the back gear here? See nothing in here. No metal, no nothing. I've been pulling this clutch basket off. It's only in one spot. No, nothing. I like the metal shavings on this power valve though. The bolt. Whoops. Now we did it. Well, now I get to see the power valve. I just dropped it out. Oops. She back in. Yeah, somebody definitely cross-threaded this one. But anyway, yep, I don't see nothing wrong with it. We have to get the kid over here, have him take a look at it, because I don't find a thing wrong with it. I'm trying to find a place to set the cover down. Anyway, there it is. That's how you at least take the cover apart. 2010 KX85. Didn't even pull the gaskets off. Yeah, they just siliconed over the gasket that was there. They didn't even change it. We're gonna change it. It's all getting swapped out, all new. But yeah, I can't find nothing wrong with it. I don't see a single tooth missing. I don't see any. No playing the crank. Nothing unusual there. There's no lock on the. I wonder. Nah, I doubt it. Looks okay. Clutch basket looks good. Oh, she's got some knocks in her. Maybe can use a little cleaning up, but anyway, that's it. That's all we're gonna get to on this video. It's been long enough. Anyway, if you found this anywhat helpful, like, share, subscribe if you would, please. I see my screen is really dirty, so that should have. Hang on, let's see if I can wipe that off. That should have made for a great video. I hope it ain't all blurry, but anyway, if you found this somewhat informative, at least now you know how to take the cover off a KX85. You know, inspect the gears. You know, kickstart lever. Checked all the teeth, can't find nothing wrong. Water pump looks good. Clutches look decent. I mean, they could probably use a new set, but they look decent. You know, it'll run for a little while longer anyway. You know, so anyway, like, share, subscribe if you would, please. You can follow me on Instagram if you like. And anyway, peace.